friends, it's Shan here. Welcome back to Golf with Shan. In today's video, we are playing Turtle Point, which is the Jack Nicklaus golf course here on Kiawah Island Resort. I'm so excited. I've played quite a few Jack Nicklaus courses and none of them have disappointed. So far so good. Let's see about this one. I will be comparing it to the two previous ones we played on this island, and then I'll let you guys know which one's my favorite and which one I would recommend if you are only playing one round. If you're playing multiple rounds, I honestly would recommend all of them. They're all super nice. That said, the ocean course is 600 USD. The rest of them are all the same price. So if you're not going to play all 5 courses, hopefully these videos will be helpful for you to determine which course you want to play. Without further ado, let's head out to the golf course. It was supposed to rain today, but it's looking like maybe just cloudy. So hopefully the rain holds off and we have a full, beautiful day on the golf course. Welcome to the third video of the Kiawah Island, South Carolina series. In today's video, we are playing the Jack Nicklaus designed course called Turtle Point. As with all the courses on this island, there are 5 different tee decks, starting with the red tees, followed by the blue tees, silver tees, gold tees, and black tees, which are the championship tees. From the back, the slope of this golf course is 141. It's definitely challenging. Jack Nicklaus likes to say, use your mind before your muscles, so this is one of those golf courses as well. I will be playing from the mix of blue tees and silver tees. For reference, the silver tees are similar to the white tees that we get up in Toronto, but the slope for women from the blue tees is already 134 or something, so I'm going to be playing a mix of the blues and silvers. It was also quite cold and really windy, so I will try to lower the volume of the video in case you can't hear some of the shots. That's why. Starting off with hole number 1, this is a straight par 4, 327 from the blue tees, and in the corner box I do put the yardage from the silver and gold tees there, just in case you want to play from one of those tee boxes. Hole number 2 is a S-shaped par 5. I'm standing on the silver tees here, playing 489 yards over water. As you can see from this image, you do want to go up the right side off the tee, and then the hole goes left.
Sounded good. Perfect.
On the right side.
Wow.
After the water hazard off the tee, you can see the fairway does open up, but don't be fooled, there is a water hazard up ahead on the right side. So I actually did push this shot a little bit to the right, and with the wind I didn't have enough distance, but you can see here water right in front of the green, just in case you want to go for a par 5 in 2. My short game was really a struggle today. Jack Nicklaus likes to have these false front action, really tight fairways around the green, which actually makes chipping a lot more difficult than if you were just chipping out of the rough, in my personal opinion. Hole number 3 is a pretty short par 4, 325 yards, 349 from the silver tees, straight ahead except water hazard up the left side up to the green. This bit is actually kind of hard to watch back, but it's the reality of golf. Sometimes we forget how to play golf and then we have a hole like this. But don't worry, I do start playing better later on in this video, so don't click off. But yeah, this kind of stuff happens. Hole number 4 is a longer par 3, playing 174 yards from the blue tees and 180 from the silver tees. There's not much to this hole other than that it's a little bit long. Moving on to hole number 5, this is a par 5, 450 from the blue tees and 500 from the silver tees. Pretty straightforward hole, water hazard up the left side for the first half of the hole. And yes, it was so windy and cold. People from South Carolina were wearing light jackets. I was okay with a long sleeve, a golf shirt, and then an extra sweater on top. But trust me, for South Carolina, it was cold this day. And also my camera might be shaking a little bit. It was holding on for dear life. Yay, a par feels like a win on this day. I didn't have very many. Also, similar to the other courses on the island, keep a lookout for different animals, different bird species. Definitely keep a lookout for alligators, but there are non-dangerous species to look out for as well. Hole number 6 is a par 4, 322 yards from the blue tees, 361 from the silvers. As you saw from the graphics, the fairway does open up on the right side, but there is a water hazard up ahead on the left. From here you can see the water hazard on the left side guarding the front left of the fairway. Also, my ball here is actually in the rough, but because of these resort style golf courses, they mow down the roughs so that it is almost the same length as the fairway. So even if you miss the fairway, you're gonna have still a pretty good lie to hit out of. That's why I don't know what this was, just ignore that. But as I was saying, that's why I will hit driver even if the fairway does narrow down, because I know if I miss the fairway, I'll be fine in the rough. The struggle continues. Hole number 7 is a cute little par 3 over water, 111 yards from the blue tees and 129 from the silvers. Hole number 8 is a par 4, slight dogleg right, 365 from the blues and 415 from the silvers. There is water on the right side, so if you do want to cut the corner, just be careful. The line I took here was perfect for my drive distance. I could have gone slightly more right. If you have a little more distance, then I could recommend that. Don't try to cut the corner, it's an optical illusion. If you cut the corner, you might end up in the water. Finishing off the front 9, hole number 9 is a short par 4 dogleg left, big dogleg left, 320 yards from the blue tees and 342 from the silvers. If there are any bird lovers watching this video, comment down below the different birds that I saw on this golf course. We've seen a few cool breeds. I think this was a hawk just chilling by the baby palm trees looking for lunch, I think. It was really cool to get that close to a hawk. Alright, from the fairway here, wind was pushing left to right like crazy, which is actually good because water hazard on the left. As I say that, I almost hit this shot into the water, so, you know. Quick toilet break at the clubhouse, and we are on to the back 9. Hole number 10 is a straight par 5, 467 from the blue tees and 500 yards from the silvers. Even though it was cold and windy, any day on the golf course is better than a day working. Am I right? I couldn't stop smiling. Anyways, here I am in the rough again, taking 3-wood on the par 5. Why could I take 3-wood? Because again, these roughs are mowed down. My ball was actually on a very good lie sitting up. It was actually better than playing from a tight lie on the fairway. So yeah, definitely something to recommend. Even if you push your drives a little bit, roughs are perfectly okay.
Got it up there.
Hole number 11 is a short par 4, 319 yards with lots of water. I'll just tell you right now, this hole was a complete nightmare for me, but please enjoy, it might be some relatable content. Let me quickly explain how you're supposed to play this hole. So off the tee, you'll probably want to hit a 180, 190 yard shot because there is water in front of the green. So I would say take a hybrid or a wood and try to hit it to the fairway so then you have a nice second shot into the green.
Oops. Go. That's better.
I won't get into it because this was like an 80-yard shot that I basically never miss because my gap wedge is one of my favorite clubs in the bag. But, you know, we all have days like this, so we're going to move on, take the double par, and walk on to the next hole. Hole number 12 is a par 4, 390 yards straightforward, just a long par 4. Here's an example of how much wind plays into this game. For this hole, it's 390 yards and I only had an iron left. I did hit a really good drive, but that also means the wind was pushing us forward about 2 clubs. Unfortunately, wind also means for some of the holes it does push you back 2 clubs, so then the hole becomes a much longer. Hole number 13 is a par 5, 462 yards, 477 from the silvers. I have 3-wood in hand, I believe 3 or 5-wood, because there is a water hazard that cuts the fairway into 2 sections. From my second shot, you can see that even taking a wood was a risky play. I ran out of fairway and I could have gone in the water with some wind help. So yeah, just be careful off the tee here. Make sure to take a hybrid or a long iron at most, just so that you can stay safely on the fairway for this par 5. Alright, so there's a path here, and I feel like the ocean is right over here. So while I'm waiting for the group in front, let's go for a little run. What? Okay, I gotta get back to the hole, but there's a group of 4 in front of us, so I have like 2 minutes. What? That's amazing. That's pretty amazing. I'm not even playing well, but this is amazing. As you saw here, I went for a quick run to the beach. It was beautiful. I mean, it's a cloudy and windy day. On a sunny day, it would have been a beautiful detour. But here we are. Hole number 14 is a par 3 over the bunker. I was on an adrenaline high from running to the beach. But anyways, these 3 holes are actually a key feature of the Turtle Point golf course because number 14, 15, and 16 are along the ocean front. What that means is it's really windy. The holes are slightly different style. I actually really like it. It's got like the beachfront style. But the other thing you will note is you can't actually see the beach from the holes. It's kind of protected on the side. So if you do want to go see the beach, take the detour that I did on 14 tee box if you have time. But yeah, otherwise I love the style of these 3 holes, but you can't actually see the beach. Hole number 15 is a pretty straight par 4 just over 300 yards from the blue tees. There is a lot of wind to consider, but left and right side are both out of bounds. Left side is the beach and right side are a row of really nice homes. Oh my, you guys, I really wanted this putt to drop. I thought I hit it perfect. I read it perfect. It went all the way around the hole and it just didn't drop. It's all good though. We're moving on to hole number 16, which is the final hole on the ocean front. Par 3, 125 yards from the blue tees and 143 from the silvers.
Short?
Yeah, it rolled in.
From the green here, you can see the row of houses. There's a few new ones coming up. These are not the biggest houses we saw on Kiawah Island, believe it or not, but these are so nice and they get a beautiful view over these 3 holes and the ocean. Almost done here. Hole number 17 is a par 4, 302 yards from the blue tees and 316 from the silvers. It was playing a lot longer than that just because of the wind direction going against me.
How about that?
Hole number 18 is a par 4, 372 yards with water on the left. While we wait for the group ahead, from this angle you can see very clearly the water hazard on the left side.
Well, you know what? Good thing you pushed it.
back from golf, just showered and getting ready for dinner. A few things to note from this golf course. I definitely struggled a little bit more than I needed to today, but it's all good. This is definitely a beautiful golf course. If you've ever played Jack Nicklaus golf courses before, most of the holes here will have a very similar style. There's not going to be anything too different. I mean, other than the fact that it's in absolutely gorgeous condition and it's a great golf course, it's going to be very similar to other Nicklaus designs where water is going to cut in at very strategic areas. The fairway will get narrow just there. Lots of water. You get the false fronts on the greens as well, so it's kind of like a mix of park style and link style combined into one, very typical of Jack. Also bunkers at very strategic places, right where you might hit your drive or right in front of where the pin location is, things like that, you know, just things you should expect. One thing that is different is there are 3 holes on the ocean. You can't really see the ocean. They've built up a little barrier just because of the high tides and hurricanes and stuff like that, but there is one hole where you guys saw, we were waiting for the group in front, so I just detoured, took the little path. It's really close by. It's like a 50-meter walk, and you will end up on the beach, which is amazing. If there is a group in front that you're waiting for, highly recommend just running out just so you can see the beach and then come back to the golf course. But yes, so I believe it was hole 14, 15, and 16 are along the beach, and then the rest of the holes are not along the beach, and they're going to be very similar to other tropical-ish Nicklaus design golf courses. Just be very careful of the wind direction when it is windy out, like it was when we played. A lot of the holes are against the wind, at least today, so you will have to club up 1 or 2 clubs, and it makes the hole a little bit longer to play. But if you're used to playing in the wind, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Overall, I did really enjoy this golf course. Wish I played better, but that's all good. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. That really helps to push these videos out to more people. Comment down below if you've played this golf course on Kiawah Island. I'm trying to think to myself which of the 3 I like the most and how I would kind of rank them. The 3 that I played are the 3 that are most recommended by the resort guests, aside from the ocean course, of course. So yeah, I will let you guys know in the Kiawah vlog video that I will make about playing golf on this island, so stay tuned for that video. This is just a course vlog, so I will cap it off here. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!